All right, shalom, shalom. First off, and foremost as always, I want to say, Kol Haloim La, Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rachak Wadash. Double honor be unto the elder apostles of Great Millstone that do rule and teach well. And of course, as always, I want to say shalom to you, Ankim out there, that's pushing this truth through the spirit, through the power, and through the name of Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rachak Wadash. Shalom to the elect, the 144,000. So this lesson is going to be titled, Keep Hope Alive. Keep Hope Alive. And that title has been, running through my head for the past few days, And the truth, you're going to go through ups and downs. That this truth is bittersweet. And actually, let's grab that precept real quick. I know it's in the book of Job, but let me get the particular precept. All right. Now this is the book of Job, chapter 10 and Job chapter 2 and verse 10. And it says, shall we receive good at the hand of the Most High? And shall we not receive evil? And all this did not Job sin with his lips. You see, so now if you're familiar with the accounts of Job and what he went through and what he had to endure, the Lord put him through it. The Lord put him, through a lot. And right here, Job is saying, shall we not receive, shall we not receive, the bad with the, along with, the bad with the good, because the Most High is all about balance, duality, evil, and good, light, darkness. He sees all balance. So when you come to this truth, at first, you find out about the truth that you're an Israelite, the tribe you from, the name of your God, Yahweh Shema Shai, right? It's sweet. But then as you grow in the spirit, through growth, through growing pains, through maturing, down the line, that sweet becomes, bitter, just like, real quick, let's get that quick precept in Revelation. This is Revelation, let's see, Revelation chapter 10 and verse, let's see, Salakia, Revelation 10 and verse 9, and it says, and I went unto the angel and said unto him, give me the little book. And he said unto me, take it and eat it up, and it shall make thy belly bitter, but it shall be in thy mouth sweet as honey. Right? That's just the truth. Once you hear this truth, it's very sweet, but it can become bitter because through the highs and lows, but that what makes us, stronger. That what makes us, better to grow in the spirit, because that's all part of the furnace of adversity. That's all part of this baptism that we're going through. Okay, to be tried as gold is tried in the fire. All right. And the reason why this lesson is called Keep Hope Alive is because, just exactly that, so don't trip on whatever you're going through, how, severe, the situation can be, whatever you're going through, whether it's financially or, dealing with a, woman or whatever the case may be. Just know that the Lord is always with you. Just know that Yahweh Bahashem Shai will not leave your side, and that's why prayer is such a powerful thing. Pray, man, because prayer is a form of spiritual power, because we have the true names of Yahweh Bahashem Shai, and side note, unlike, these guys, IUIC, unlike those weirdos, okay, the true name of Yahweh Shema Shai is, the true name of the of the Lord is Yahweh Shema Shai, and it knows not the title. Okay, those dudes call on JC, man, tripping out here. Okay, and they're leading Jake down to a path of destruction. But now you got Jake saying, what's the name? Saying that Christ is not his name. His name is Yahweh Shai, man. Okay, but back to the point. This truth, can hey man, it has its ups and downs, man. The highs and lows, but just know that the Lord is always with you. You see. So real quick, let's grab this in Sirach or Ecclesiasticus. All right, chapter 2 and verse 1, and it says, "My son, if thou come to serve the Lord, prepare thy soul for temptation." All right, serving the Lord, hey man, it's a beautiful thing, but it's not going to be an easy thing. You see, because in order for you to grow, you have to go through things. You have to experience certain things. You have to, reach a level of maturity in this truth. To continue to get those impurities out of you, and that's going back to what I said earlier, the furnace of adversity, the baptism, right? So it says, prepare thy soul for temptation, right? So in the truth, you're going to get tempted, things are going to happen. You're going to, you're going to, get tempted, you're going to go through things and things are going to be bitter. Some things are going to be sweet. Okay, but just know that once you come to this truth, prepare your soul for temptation. Okay. Verse 2, it says, "So that heart aright and constantly endure." Right. Get your mind right, and constantly endure. You see, basically endure, it means, to make hard, to become stronger, to keep going. All right. And it says, "And make not haste in time of trouble." Right. Don't panic and, don't just, drop everything and, what you're doing and just leave the truth, if you will. No, don't make haste in a time of trouble, because we have the name, and the name of the Lord is a strong tower. The righteous runneth into it and are safe. Okay. And that's why we have to hope. You gotta keep hope alive. Okay. And how do we do that? By calling upon the name of the Lord, man. All right. That's how you keep hope alive, by calling upon the name of Yahweh Shema Shai. Okay. And it says, "Make not haste in the time of trouble. Cleave unto him and depart not away, that thou mayest be increased at thy last end." Right. And how do you cleave unto the Lord? By calling upon him, praying to him. You see? "Whatsoever is brought upon thee, take cheerfully, and be patient when thou art changed to a low estate." Okay, so like I said earlier, you're going to go through your ups and downs, but whatever comes upon you, take cheerfully. And just like I read earlier in the book of Job, the 2nd chapter, in the 10th verse, Job said, basically, shall we not receive, the bad, basically he said, shall we not receive, the bad with the good, So whatever is brought upon you, take it to the chin, man, and don't lose hope. Don't lose faith in the Lord, because whatever thing you're going through, the Lord can make you escape that. You see, just like it says in the book of, real quick, 1 Corinthians chapter 1. Let's see, 1 Corinthians 13. So like I said, chapter 1, I meant to say 1 Corinthians 13, chapter 13. Wait, let's see, is that it? Or this might be 2 Corinthians. Bear with me here, Salakia. Okay, yep. Salakia, it's 1 Corinthians chapter 10 and verse 13. All right, and it says, "There have no temptation taken you, but such as is common to man." Right, because, you may go through things that the regular person may go through, you see, but people out here, they don't have the name. We have the name. All right. And that's why we keep hope alive. You know, that's why we don't, give in. That's why we don't cave in. That's why we don't give up. That's why we continue to constantly endure and push through, because the Lord is the one that gives us our strength. The Lord is the one that gives us that comfort. You know, in a quick testimony, it's been times when I've gone through something, or am going through some things, and I've prayed to the Lord, and once that prayer is sent up, I feel instantly comforted, because I put my burdens upon the Lord. You see, I put all my problems and whatever I'm going through, I let the Lord handle that. Just like how Jake say in the world that they say, let go and let God. Well, that's scriptural. That's true. And real quick, let's get that real quick. Type it in real quick. All right. This is Psalms chapter 55 and verse 22. And it says, cast thy burden upon the Lord, and he shall sustain thee. Right, man. Basically, you were calling upon the Lord for help, so he can help you, and allow you to overcome. And it says that he shall sustain thee, right? You're gonna, overcome that. You're gonna be good. You're gonna be protected. You're gonna be, shielded through the name of the Lord. It says that in the book of Acts 4 and 12, it says that no other name is given under heaven, whereby, men must be saved, loosely paraphrasing that, meaning that, only the name of Yahweh, Bahashem Yahweh Shai, will deliver you, and it says, he shall never suffer the righteous to be moved. You see? So back to 1 Corinthians 10 and verse 13, it says, there have no temptation taken you, but such as is common to man. Right? These people, they go through certain things and are out here in the world, but they panic. They make haste in the time of trouble. And why is that? Because they don't have no foundation. They don't have nobody to call upon. They don't have the true names of Yahweh Ba'al Shai. You see? And that's why, in the near and dear future, when the shit is the fan, people right now that you see, living, the lifestyle here in Babylon, they're going to lose it because they don't have the name of the Lord. But we do. And that's why it says, going back to Isaiah 33 and verse 6, it says that wisdom and knowledge shall be the stability of thy times. The fear of the Lord is his treasure. And why is that? Because we have the true names to lean on. Okay? Because when shit is defend, we're going to be calling upon the name of the Lord, just like we do today, all day. Okay? But once things get rough and tough out here, Jacob's trouble and calamity and distress and anguish, people are going to be losing their shit. Okay? But since we have the name, the Lord is going to have us a way to escape that temptation, to escape that the pending doom and peril that's soon going to be bestowed upon Babylon from Yahweh Ba'al Shai. Okay? So let's keep going. 1 Corinthians 10 and 13, and it says, but the Most High is faithful, who will not suffer you to be tempted above that ye are able, but will with the temptation also make a way to escape, that ye may be able to bear it. Okay? So whatever you're going through, whatever the case may be, okay, the Lord's going to have you a way to escape it, because he, first and foremost, he knows that he knows that you're gonna, he knows that you're able to handle it. Okay? And you being able to handle it means that ultimately that you're going to call upon the name of the Lord and cast that burden upon him. And ultimately the Lord's going to handle it. You see? So that's how we keep hope alive, man, by constantly praying, constantly calling upon the name of the Lord, whether it be good or bad. You see? So let's head back to Sirach 2 and verse 4, and it says, whatsoever is brought upon thee, take cheerfully, and be patient when thou art changed to a low state. For gold is tried in the fire, and acceptable men in the furnace of adversity. Right, that baptism. You see, right now we're being tried, aka tested. Okay, we're being proven. We're being, we're having the impurities, being pulled from out of us. You know, this is all spiritual. Okay. And that's why it says, that right here, for gold is tried in the fire, and once you put, gold in the fire, it's not gonna melt, but it's gonna, you have to take those impurities out, out of that gold to get, that little gold shiny nugget, that perfect piece of gold. And that's how the Lord is doing us right now. We may fall, but guess what? We're gonna get up, because the scriptures say that a righteous man, falls 7 times, but he get back up. You see, that's part of this truth. You're gonna go through things. You're gonna have your ups and downs, but you have to keep hope alive. All right. And it says, "And in acceptable men in the furnace of adversity." Okay, believe in him, and he will help thee. Order thy way right and trust in him. Right. That trust, man. If you truly believe that the Lord Yahweh Shema Shai, okay, is real, which I know you do, which I do wholeheartedly. Hey, man, trust in him. Because this wicked ass world, they put a vibration out to where that people nowadays, they don't believe in the Lord. They don't believe in Yahweh Shema Shai. But they believe in Esau's narrative. They believe in technology. They believe in Satan. They believe in themselves. They believe in a woman, okay, which a woman is under a man. You see, so this world is completely upside down. All right. So let's keep going. Verse 7, it says, "Ye that fear the Lord, wait for his mercy, and go not aside lest ye fall. Ye that fear the Lord, believe him, and your reward should not fail. Ye that fear the Lord, hope for good, and for everlasting joy and mercy." Right, man. Hope for good. Keep hope alive. Hope for the best outcome. The positive. Don't think about the negative. That's why in the book of Esdras, 2nd Esdras 14, okay, says that, cast off mortal thoughts. Because it's things right now that don't mean shit. All right. This life is vain. There's more things that's going to happen in this world that we got to, focus on, compared to some vain ass, thing that's out here in the world, things that's out of our control. And that's why we call upon the name of the Lord, man. You see, that's why we hope for good and hope that the Lord has, continue to have mercy upon us. You see, verse 10, here's the ultimate point that I wanted to reach. And it says, Sirach 10 and verse 2, Sirach 2 and verse 10, excuse me. It says, look at the generations of old and see, did ever any trust in the Lord and was confounded? Or did any abide in his fear and was forsaken? Or whom did he ever despise that called upon him? Right, nobody. You see, going back to the old accounts, man, the accounts like King David, always calling upon the name of the Lord, being delivered. You see, if you call upon the name of the Lord, you listen, man, the Lord is a man of his word. If the Lord says, well, I'm going to save you today, and you call upon him, you best believe he's going to save you that day. Is really that is not to say it like that, but it's that simple. But when you do pray to the Lord, when you do call upon his name, you got to be sincere. You got to believe it. You got to have faith. That's why faith and faith in the names and faith in the names of Yahweh Shema Shai, that's a gift. Let's get that real quick. This is Ephesians chapter 2 and verse 8, and it says, "For by grace are ye saved through faith." Okay. Actually, was that it? Wait. Let's see. Okay, Slaki, that is it. Yep. Ephesians 2 and verse 8, and it says, "For by grace are you saved through faith, and that not of yourselves, it is the gift of the Most High." Right. So, faith in the Lord Yahweh Shema Shai, that's a gift, man. Because first and foremost, the name Not everybody knows that. People still think to this day that the name of the Lord is JC, Yeshua, Yahweh, so on and so forth. But we've been blessed, to know the names of the true names, might I add, the great name of Yahweh Shema Shai. You see, that's truly a blessing. And us having faith in that name, that's a gift, man. So use that gift, man. Okay, use that gift that the Lord gave you to call upon his name, because we've been rendered active. We've been awoken. Okay, so we have the ability to call upon the name of the Lord. Okay, so actually, I'm not going to end it right now. Let me go to where is it at? Hebrews. Okay, it's good. Hebrews 11 and 6. Hebrews 11 verse 6, and it says, "But without faith it is impossible to please him. For he that cometh to the Most High but must believe that he is, and that he is a rewarder of them that diligently seek him." You see? So we got to have faith, man. And ultimately that faith, it goes back to hope. Faith, hope, it's all the same realm. Okay? But in order to keep hope alive, you got to have faith. Faith is the main ingredient, man. That's the main thing in this truth that you must have, man, is faith. Because I just read it. Without faith, it's impossible to please him. You see? So with that being said, I just want to say, call name La, Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Kakwadash. Double honor being to the elder apostles of great millstones that do rule and teach well. And Lord's will, the Lord's sheep was edified and fed. That being said, Shalom.